Another day and another video of Broads freaking out about the Bryce Harper thing. This time, we've taken some step backs, and there is no one to blame but the Phillies organization. They tried to play this thing too smoothly, and what happens? It backfires. You take a look at what happened with Nolan Arenado and the fact that he gets re-signed by the Rockies. I know there's a 3-year opt-out, but this showed all the other franchises who were actually going out to try and get him next season, and just for other future free agents, it showed those organizations like the Giants, like the Dodgers, teams are going to be holding on to their players. The players like Manny, Bryce, they don't really hit free agency like this. This isn't a very common thing. Those squads that have these type of players, they keep them. They keep them. And the Phillies tried to get too cute, and it seemed like just when they were about to snag them, everyone threw their last-second offers in, and now it is ready to go. So these teams that were supposed to be short-term, now they're ready to dive in and go long-term, like the Giants, maybe the Dodgers, all because they realized, well, what's in the future? What's in the future? There's not going to be other teams allowing their players to leave. Arenado's not going to be leaving. Trout probably going to be staying with the Angels. These big-time players aren't going to be hitting the markets. Also, at 26, for the argument of people saying, the 10-year contracts, they never work. They suck. They never work. One, look at all those contracts and the ages of the players that signed them. Two, yes, it's long. Yes, these contracts are hefty. It's either you overpay and you get them, or you don't and you don't get them. Overpaying is part of free agency. So you go out and you grab him. If not, you're good luck watching Arenado all summer. Good luck watching Roman Quinn. Oh, wait, he's hurt again. Yes, that's actually true. He is hurt once again, reports say today, out of spring training. Roman Quinn injury again. Good luck with these guys. Good luck with them. I am so pissed off. I am pissed off with the organization of the Phillies trying to go out there and be so smooth and so slick and not wanting to give Scott Boras all the power. That's what it comes down to. And if it's $30 million that's stopping Bryce Harper from signing here, what do? You go to 50. You go to $50 million more dollars. It's money. It's the name of the game. Money. Money. For all the people that say, well, Nick Foles would stay here as a backup. He doesn't care about money. Oh, yeah? Okay. Not the truth. He leaves because he wants more money. Money. Money, money, money. Everyone says he'll take a pay cut to go play in L.A. over Philly. That's why he hasn't signed with Philly yet. He doesn't want to be there. Well, how come he hasn't signed with the Dodgers yet? How come he hasn't signed with San Fran yet? It's all a game to get paid. I mentioned this, and this was about halfway through this process. We were all talking about Manny getting $350, Bryce getting $400 earlier in the offseason. We take a look at it now and say, is this real? Is this a possibility now? I just think when you sit here and analyze what has been going on, the Phillies have been in the front row the entire time. They've been the favorites the entire time, and they knew that. They knew that. But instead of just saying, Bryce, let's get this done, let's sit the hell down, figure it out, put together something that would make sense for both of us. Instead of doing that, they wanted to play the game, thinking that they were the only ones still left in it once Manny went with the Padres and once the Dodgers were out and all that, and once they flew out and John Middleton flew out, they thought they were the only ones left. So what did they do? They tried to get cute. They tried to get smooth and slick, and yeah, how's that working out? How's that working out? For me, every day I feel different. One day I'm pumped about it and I still believe they're going to do it. The next day I'm pissed. This is the most pissed I have been, seeing that other teams are going long-term, understanding what happened with Nolan Arenado. That is what changed the game completely. Now, I said it changed the game because of, how much he's going to make per year and the price of everything. I didn't figure it out at that time when I saw it that this is going to have other teams hop the hell in and say, okay, well, squads are going to be signing these players. Free agents at 26 of this caliber, they don't land often. in the open markets. And then I also take a look at what happened with the Manny thing. We had the chance to match the Padres. We said, nah, he's not worth $300 million. Keep in mind, he was our number one guy. That was what the Phillies have said. They wanted to go after Manny. Manny was the guy they wanted. So they didn't think $300 million was worth Manny Machado. So then what the hell are we doing here with Bryce Harper? If we somehow land him, that's great. I'm losing faith without a doubt. It's not impossible, but I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith. I don't want to watch Arenado, Nick Williams, and Roman Quinn in my outfield this year. I understand 350, 370, whatever. That's overpaying, and I get it. I know it is. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You have to overpay for these guys. This is it. Talk about how iconic stupid money is going to be if we end up nailing nobody. Think about just how upset this is going to be. How upsetting. I've been on record millions of times saying I'm still going to be pumped for this Phillies season, just for baseball to be back if we don't land Bryce. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to not watch all the games, but, man, I didn't realize how disappointed I was going to be. I knew I was going to be hurting, but I am going to be livid. And I'm leaning towards just probably not landing him at this point. And for all the people who believe in, well, his wife doesn't want to be here and he hates Philadelphia, just stop. It's this. It's all about the money. That's how it works for all these athletes. 50, 60, 70 million more dollars. Yeah, you'll play in Philadelphia. You just played in Washington, D.C. for how many years and loved it? You'd be fine. You'd be fine. You'd be taking the money. It's all about the Benjamins. That's what it is. And that's what scares me when I look at it and say, well, all these reporters are saying he offered this, they offered that, they offered this. No MLB insider has been right at this point. And I still get sucked into all of them, but none of them have been right. So at this point, I don't know what the Phillies have offered. Clearly, it's not enough, and it pisses me off that they're trying to just move around and play the side game and try and just play a stupid game back. At some point you say, you know what? They hold all the power. That's the reality of it. They don't want to admit to that, clearly, but that's reality, and here we are. Here we are ready to lose it. Here we are ready to lose it. And another thing, even if we do land him, seriously, even if we do, I'm at the point where, man, I'm going to be happy. Obviously, adding Bryce Harper, I'm going to be happy. You'd be dumb to be upset about it. But how about this? My excitement levels dropped. My excitement levels dropped, and my connection to it has fallen off tremendously. Just from, not just, it's not Bryce Harper, it's the actual process of this thing. For people who think this is Bryce Harper and he's the reason why this is happening, it's really not. It's really not. It's his agent and just how he works. He's done a tremendous job from his perspective. He's weighted the entire market. He's having these teams fight. Look at what is happening right now. You're telling me Scott Boras isn't looking in the mirror and laughing, smiling, saying, I did it again. Because here they are. But the stupid money comment, and for us to be sitting here right now, losing leverage, losing being the favorites, having all these other teams sneak on in, that's what we allowed. The Phillies allowed the other teams to sneak back on in. Because when it was just us a couple weeks back, and everyone thought that 24 to 48 hours we'd be signing him, before that, it was us. It was all us. And we didn't get the job done. That allowed other teams to swoop on in, send in their last offers. Then Arenado gets signed. And then everyone else said, damn, I mean, if he's not on the market, which is someone we had our eyes on, let's just go all in on Bryce. Because we're sure Trout's going to do the same thing. This is just reality. And the Phillies sat there and didn't make the moves necessary at the time. I don't know how they didn't just walk in there and say, Bryce, what the hell is it going to take? I mean, it seems so simple. It seems so damn simple. And here I am, just pissed off, frustrated, and it's what, now 4 or 5 straight days of me just coming on here ranting about how I feel. This is the first time I am starting to hit the negative side. I'm starting to get really pissed off, but hey, maybe that is the game plan of Scott Boras. It really could be. This is it. This is the game he plays, and it's now affecting on the fan base to an elite level. Now here I am just getting worked up because he's playing these mind games, and here I am. I'm buying into it all. I'm buying into it all. But I'm so emotionally done with this crap. It's a joke, and I've said it. I've said it mid-March. I've been saying it forever, mid-March. Then I got sucked into that 24, 48-hour thing, but I always in the back of my mind said mid-March. Sick to my stomach. I really am. It's a joke, and this is on the Phillies organization. Because something tells me they didn't offer what is necessary. At some point, they're trying to play the game back with Boras. You need to realize he has all the power. You do what the hell they say, and then he's on the baseball squad. And we don't have to watch Arenado play baseball this summer. Let me know what you think down below, but I'm pissed.